Hey guys, Crypto here. So today we're going to do a little bit different video than normal. We're going to do a very beginner's guide video to someone who just learned about Bitcoin, just learned that you can GPU and CPU mine with your computer, and is just getting into it and just starting. So we've all been there. I was there at one point, and so was everyone else. You see make videos and is part of the community. They all started somewhere. So this is a very good starting point to kind of learn what happens, how does it look, and kind of get your feet wet for GPU mining. And so we're going to look at Kryptex.com. And so Kryptex Pool is for more of the advanced users that have different pools for different coins, and you can see there's a bunch of them listed here. But Kryptex also has a program where you can download it and put it on your computer, and it can mine right from this computer, and you get paid out in Bitcoin. So first, go to Kryptex.com. You set up an account, and you can see I have an account here. I've been mining here for a couple of days, trying to test it on this computer, and I'll show you what the program looks like. But it's once you have it set up, you can get paid out in Bitcoin. And some of the other coins that you get paid out in, which is great, Ethereum, Tron, Binance, and there's other ways to do like Visa and other stuff. That I would probably tell you not to do it. I would just get paid out in Bitcoin or Ethereum or something like that. You're not going to get paid out a ton of money. The computer's not going to make a ton of money, but you don't want to then have a taxable event and that kind of stuff. So just do it into Bitcoin, do it into Ethereum, do it into something like that to where you can slowly build those bags and kind of learn the process, learn how everything goes. So once you have an account made, you simply download the Kryptex program. And so the program will look like this. And so on here on the right, you can actually see my CPU, the video card I have on my computer, and the network card. And so the network card, you have to install different third-party software, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the CPU and the GPU. And honestly, my CPU is not that great, so even mining with it isn't a very good idea for me, and I'm not going to be making very much. It's not going to change my profitability at all. But my GPU, as being a 3080 in this computer, that can make some money. So I am currently mining on that. And so what's great is when you first set this up, it'll walk you through the benchmarking process. So it'll actually benchmark all of these different algorithms with different miners to get your benchmark, what your card, your computer will mine for that coin at that time. And it's very simple. You just click and go. It's not that hard. And so I have mine set up to where it can mine any of these GPU mineable coins. Depends on what's the most profitable at that point. And so if you look over here on the left, this is actually my computer as we speak mining. And it's mining right now. It's on Chlor. I saw earlier today it was on Pyron. But it'll bounce around between which one of these coins is the most profitable for your GPU to mine at that point. The one negative with that is it doesn't take the power into account. I have not seen a power setting where it says what your power rate is and stuff like that. So it'll just go max. And also because it goes max, cards can get hot. So if we look back here at the home screen, it shows you what you're mining. It shows you your hash rate, okay, and then it shows you your temperature, your wattage, your fan speed, and your usage, okay. And so this will change. Well, because I have a 3080 and all of us seasoned vets, we all have mined on many different cards. We know that some cards run very hot, some don't. A 3080 runs very hot, and so it's in a normal computer case, which doesn't have very good airflow and stuff. So I actually have these extra settings for my miners here, okay. And so if you're setting this up, don't copy these word for word, but copy the beginning portion of it, the --PL, and add that to and be ready to change the number afterwards. So if your card is pulling 300 watts and it's getting above 70, 70 is kind of your limit. If it gets higher than 70, it's getting too hot. If it's pulling above, if it's pulling 300 watts, then set the power limit to a lower number, 250, 200. You're going to get less hash rate, but you're not going to burn up your card. Okay, so keep these in mind. You want to keep the power limits at a reasonable number. And then Gminer before Windows, it does a percentage, so it's 65% of 100. So you can kind of change that number, but then kind of keep in mind where you're going. Okay, so this program, very simple, very easy to use. You get paid out, very, accurately. It's not taking a big chunk off the top. As you can see from my account, if I go to my dashboard here, this is what I've mined here in the last, just a couple of days, like 12 hours a day. So I've made 66 cents on this, for maybe 24 hours, maybe a little bit more than 24 hours worth. And that's about what one of these GPUs for 24 hours would be making in my shed. Now, like I said, this is not going to take my electrical costs into account. But if you're brand new, have never mined before, you're at college and you have free power, or your power isn't that high to begin with, you just want to learn what this is all about, this is a great way to do it. Get in there, test it, learn what the names of these coins are, and just get your feet wet. Get started. And that's, like I said, that's where I started. It's where every other YouTuber you see, they all started here. They all started doing this. They didn't jump in and make rigs and do all this and that. Okay, so this is very simple and easy, and you don't have to have a nice video card. You don't have to have a nice CPU to do it. It will do it on any CPU, AMD, NVIDIA, top of the line, middle of the road, whatever. I will also have 2 links in the description down below. The first one will be a referral for if you guys download the app on your gaming PC or your work PC. The second link will if you guys want to mine on Kryptex.com's pools. Any of the pools, if you click on the link and then go mine on the pool, I get credit for it. So I would really appreciate if you guys clicked on those links if you guys want to use Kryptex.com. Also, for more information, for like if you're a little bit past this stage, Kryptex, their website also has overclocking database. You can type in a card. So let's find the 3070. I always like picking that kind of as the middle of the road, and it'll give you different clocks, different hash rates you should get for different algorithms and stuff. So let's go to Nexa is one of them, and so here's different core clocks and memory. They're using on Windows. They're using MS Afterburner, and so it kind of gets you an idea of what your card should be pulling, and kind of gets you an idea of different clocks and stuff. So when you get a little bit more experienced, that's where this kind of stuff comes into play. And so Kryptex.com also has this table that has all these different GPUs on it, and it also shows like the hash rate each of these GPUs should get. So this is kind of great information to kind of show roughly what the market price is right now for one of these cards. But then what should that card get me for hash rate? What should it be pulling? And if that was the case, what is your profit and that kind of stuff? And so it's more information, which is always great. And then you can make a more educated purchase when the time comes. Do you want to buy 24080s or should you buy 63080s for about the same money? So it just gives you more information. And to go along with this is their mining calculator. And so their mining calculator, you can actually choose the cards. You can actually put in your power rate and calculate out to see what that one card will make right now. And that just gives you more information, which is great. Right now, Nexella is really good, but it also has like Nexa. It has all these other coins, Game Pass, Meowcoin, Neuro, and stuff like that. And the reason why it has so many of these coins is because, again, Kryptex has a bunch of pools for all these different coins, which is great. So once you get some different cards, you want to start mining some Nexa. Just hit the start mining and start mining Nexa. But it has all these different coins, which just gives you more options, gives you more information, and help you along your mining journey. So again, thank you for checking out this video. It's a little bit different than what I normally do, but I think this is a great way for beginners to kind of get into it. We're going to be seeing a lot more new people getting into the mining game. We were all there at one point. I was there 3 years ago, just like everyone else. And when you have a simple program that does all the work for you and you get paid out in BTC, it's very good for someone to get started, and then they can work on, okay, what do I actually want to mine? Do I want to switch it up and stuff like that? So I think this is a great little tool to actually make, close to amount as money as someone else that has a 3080 and a mining rig and that kind of stuff. They're actually making good money doing it, but they're learning in the process. They're learning that there's different coins out there and learn what's going on. And I think this is a great tool for someone to download and play with and go from there. Thank you guys.